Hi girls, long time no see. I didn't do my 19-week video because I had family down from back home, and I was just so busy. And if I wasn't out showing them the city and where I live, I was sleeping. I was so tired. So that'll be one of the big symptoms that I have to talk about this week. So, um, first up, all you ladies have been great, and your pregnancy weeks have been awesome. And for my TTCers, um, hopefully this month will be the month for you girls to get your big fat positive. Um, my dogs are playing, so that's the growling that you hear in the background. So first off, I just want to get out of the way of my measurements, weight, and all that kind of stuff. So for my bust, uh, it hasn't changed, but my boobs have gotten bigger. So that's a little bit weird. Um, they're still 38 inches around, but I'm now into a D36. So I don't know. Never in my life have I ever been a D. Through the beginning of the pregnancy, I didn't really have any. I mean, I had a little bit of like pain and stuff in my boobs, a little achiness, but for the most part, I wasn't. Like, I actually was like, my boobs aren't growing. And for a couple weeks, I just started to notice that even my stomach was just getting really big, and my boobs were following right behind it. So uh, that's, I guess, kind of exciting, especially for me and my husband. My waist has went up an inch since maybe because I was so busy I hadn't done the last couple of weeks. My bust was the same for week 18. So 19, or not my bust, sorry, my waist was the same. I noticed a change this past week. It had went up an inch. So I did have a pretty big growth spurt in the last couple weeks. So it went up an inch. So I'm now 40 inches around the biggest part of my tummy. And I started off at, let's see here, 34. So I've gone up 6 inches in my waist, or my stomach. My hips, oh, I've gained an inch, um, or half an inch since my 17 week, and that'll explain the next thing. I am now up to 11 pounds total weight gain. When I saw my doctor, my last 4 week update, which was 4 weeks ago, um, she had said, you know, you're actually kind of under the weight that I would think that you would need to gain. I was at 5 pounds, yeah, total. And so she was like, if you want to start gaining a pound a week, you can. Well, I really took that literally and then some. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I had, for the whole month of May, I had people visiting us. So it was a little difficult for me to be able to make, like, not eat out almost every night, not have those snacks and those things that, you know, people usually want to eat on their vacation. So, I mean, it's my own fault if I'm going to gain weight, but I gained 6 pounds in 4 weeks. So I really took what she said to heart, and I definitely gained the weight. But I noticed I didn't work out. The only thing I was doing was walking when we would go places. So I definitely need to watch that and work out more. I noticed that I was just eating more carbs, so I need to definitely intake my my food, like fruit and vegetables, a lot more, which I've been doing ever since everyone's been gone. So I definitely need to keep up with that. But I'm not too worried about it because I wasn't gaining so much weight in the beginning. So for only being at 11 pounds in 20 weeks, and I have 20 more weeks left, if I gained a pound a week till then and then some, I might go up a size 35 pounds. So I'm totally fine with that. I just don't want to hit the 50-pound mark. So onto that is my symptoms. Oh my gosh. For the last 2 weeks, it has been hormones, like pregnancy hormones through the roof. I have cried over everything you could possibly think of. It didn't matter what it was, I would get teary-eyed over it. And I really, really had a hard time for a couple days there where um, I would be irritated with something and I would really let the person know that I was irritated. And I definitely, especially because I'm going to be going home for 2 weeks, I haven't seen a lot of family members in a year, so I need to really like step back and be like, you're gonna get angry or you're gonna get, irritated with something that like doesn't even matter. Just walk away, or don't let it bother you. Because sorry, that's one of my pugs playing with the other one, but not letting her have his ball. So, anyways, I had a bit of mood swings for a couple days. So that was pretty interesting to have to deal with, especially for my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my husband that week, because I just couldn't keep my thoughts in. I had to say what I felt. So that was pretty interesting and funny in the same sense, I guess. Uh, my back has been hurting a lot. I do get pain during the night. I definitely got the ball, so now he's gonna keep it away from her. I got I've had a few nights where I was very tired and restless and couldn't fall asleep, and I finally figured out that whole laying on your back thing. I know everyone's going to tell me it's not good to lay on your back, and I don't. But I was doing it for the first little bit, and I was noticing because I had only gained 5 pounds, I couldn't really feel that it was bothering anything. I didn't feel like I was, my blood vessels were getting pinched. I didn't have any back pain, and starting halfway through week 18, it was just like boom, like keep I couldn't be on my back at all, and now it's more painful to be on my back than on my side. Even though I hate laying on my side, I have given up trying to find new maneuvers. I just lay on my side. And there's things that I can do where I'm almost like laying on my stomach, but I'm not laying on my stomach. Like my legs are flat, but my stomach's to the side, and then the top half of me's flat. I know that might sound weird. Some of you might do that are stomach sleepers. Um, it might relate to me on that one. Other ones, it's just I don't know. I just find myself waking up like that sometimes, but it's not very comfortable, and the baby moves like crazy when I'm laying like that, or at least I can feel it more. So that's really like what my emotions and symptoms have been. Sciatic pain is completely gone. I don't really have it that much that I can like say like I'm walking and I automatically am like grabbing my butt cheek and being like, oh my god, this is shooting pain. I have been getting some, uh, I and I don't know if I'm getting the same thing that other girls talk about, that like lightning bolt in the vagina thing. I don't get a lightning bolt, but I definitely get like a whoa, like that kind of feels a little bit odd, but it never hurts. It doesn't feel like a sharp pain or anything. So I don't know if I'm getting the same thing other people do, but I think that's because baby boy is laying head down, and I feel that it's because when he applies pressure to my cervix, it applies pressure to your vagina. So I don't know. That's my theory on that. I don't know if any of the other girls have thought that, but that's what I think the reason is. And the reason why I know that he's head down because we went for our anatomy scan at 19 weeks, and everything went well. Uh, he wasn't being very cooperative. I forgot to drink something that would make him a little bit more awake. But by the time that we got there, like our appointment was at 10:30, and I know this is going to sound weird, and I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this. I know when he sleeps. In the morning, at like 8, he's up, 7:38, he's up, he's moving, I can feel him constantly, and then around 10 o'clock, it's like he falls asleep, and he's asleep for like a long period of time, and then I could feel him again around like 2 o'clock. So, or maybe even later than that. I guess it depends on the day, but this day he was laying on his side facing my back with his head down and his feet up. So to get a side profile was terrible. I posted some pictures to my Facebook, but I'll show you guys them now so you can see. So this is what he looks like The top portion is actually the placenta, but if you can tell the way his spine looks, he's definitely not perfect profile. This is another one. He's more turned. So like the best profiles that this girl could get, which I kind of thought maybe she was new, because she looked like she was younger than me. She looked like she was maybe like 21 or 22, like just got out of like whatever you have to go to be an ultrasound tech. So I don't know if she was able to, if it was him, me, or the fact that she just wasn't able to get the right shots. But the best profile shot I got was this one. And if you guys had seen my previous one, my video at 12 weeks, I got the best side profile. And you could see everything, the bones and everything. Another one that was kind of cool was you can actually see his eyeball here, which is extremely creepy, but super cool. And yes, we have confirmed that it is definitely a boy. There is his foot, if you can see it up there. And I got an awesome shot of his hand open, and even though the thumb looks like it's cut off, it's definitely there. So he was definitely saying hello to us. My husband loved that. It was really cool. So the ultrasound went well. He's actually measuring a week ahead, but my doctor didn't want to change my due date. She said, let's just still keep it the 25th or the 26th, whatever. The computer put in for my last menstrual period that I was going to be the 26th, but then measuring, when we first measured him at 7 weeks, he was measuring for the 25th. So I'm going to still go with the 25th. She like laughs and says 25th, 26th, pretty much like a day apart. It's pretty much the same day, so don't even worry about it. But yes, so he was measuring a week ahead, and I forget what area it was, but he was actually measuring at 20 weeks when I was 19 weeks. So that was really cool. But now I'm 20 weeks. I'm 20 weeks away from for sure having him, but it could be less than that depending on, I mean, it could be even 17 weeks. So I'm like so excited that now um, I'm going to be counting down instead of counting up. That's how I feel like I'm going to be doing this. I have 20 weeks left, and I'm going to definitely be like just every week's going to be a next milestone. So that's what what has been going on. I've been feeling him move so much more. I can't get anything on video because it's just, I think because I have a little thin layer of fat, it's not super hard enough for me to be able to see something. And my husband still is convinced he can't feel it, and I think he can because I can feel it from the outside. But then again, someone has said, like, you know, even though you can feel it from the outside, you might be perceiving it from the inside. So I have definitely felt him push on my hips, and there's actually been times when I've had to like roll my hips when I'm standing and stuff to try to almost get him out of that position because it feels awkward. But I'm so happy to be at this mark. I know a lot of us are like 20 weeks. Oh my gosh, you're halfway there. I know the viability is another 5 weeks, so that'll be exciting when we get to that. I most likely will not be doing a video next week or the following week because I'm going to be visiting family back home for 2 weeks. So I'm actually not going to be back until the 24th of June. Yeah, June. So that I won't be doing a video for 2 weeks. But I am going to be having a baby shower. So I will be posting puppy photos. I will be taking a video, and I'll do a little thing for you guys when I get back, or I guess let me know if you would want to see some like baby shower haul. Most of my gifts will probably be gift cards, I'm thinking, because I'm going to Canada and I live in the States, so it would be kind of difficult for me to take back a lot of big stuff. But with that said, I mean, you never know, people might buy me things anyways. and to get them sent to the house. So I'm super excited. My shower's on the 16th, and like I can't believe that I'm actually pregnant and I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby boy, and it's still a boy. Like, that was so funny at the ultrasound. I said, the first thing I want you to tell me is confirm that it's still a boy, and she didn't know that I had seen it at 12 weeks, so she was like, the first thing she checked to see if it was a boy, and she was like, whoa, yes, it's definitely still a boy. So super excited about that. I will show you guys my belly, and then I will let you guys go. So here's my belly with the tank top on. I'm wearing maternity pants right now. I can't really fit into anything that's not maternity. And this is from the side. The awesome thing is that I can finally start to feel him up above my belly button. So this whole thing is all now baby, which is really cool. The sun's really bright. I don't know if you can see that. So from the front again, and from the side. And if you can kind of see, the inside of my belly button is starting to come out. So that's really cool. I'm sure in the next few weeks it'll fully come out, because even standing here I can actually see it popping. But I can't believe I'm this far along already. Like, how awesome is this? I have a little bubbles in here. Oh, and also, my doctor is pretty convinced that we'll probably have a big baby, because he was measuring 10 ounces at 19 weeks when he should have been, yeah, he should have been a little under 10. Did I say 10 weeks? The baby was measuring 10 ounces at 18 weeks and 6 days, when he should have been that by the time we were halfway through, I think, like 19 weeks and 6 days or something like that. I don't know. So she says based on that, he's probably going to be pretty big. I think that he would have been anyways, not big in weight. And if it was in weight, it was because he was long. My father is 6'6", my mother's 6 foot, I'm 6 foot, my husband's like 5'11", his dad is 6'2", his brother is 6 something. He has uncles and cousins that are really tall. So in terms of the boys, I'm pretty sure that we'll probably have a big baby. So saying that, I definitely want not him to be heavy, because as we all know, I'm definitely going to be trying to do it all natural. I know we all say we want to, but I'm determined to do it all natural unless I have to get a C-section. And I'm hoping that he stays his weight down, or that my body can accommodate such a large child. So with that said, I am going to leave you guys, and I will see you at the end of June. I do Facebook updates sometimes. It depends on if anything crazy is happening. But so far so good, and I hope you guys are doing great, and we will see you at the end of the month. Bye.